That's
Just got a few issues with the system, guys, trying to get it to go live. Oh, here we go. just had a few technical difficulties. We came into the studio and it was all set up and we couldn't get it to turn off the ads or the songs. So welcome to the live show. You're listening to an international psychic medium. My name is Lesley Spaliviero and we are live across 8 platforms tonight. So welcome to the show. If you'd like to have a free mini reading, then come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air on Facebook, and I will do a free reading for you. Now, normally I like to say hello to everybody. We're already 10 minutes out. I'm just trying to fix up my chair now. Oh my God, everything is just happening tonight. I can't work under these conditions, Ellie. You know, my work got me a sign for that, because I keep saying to the boys at work, I say, I can't work under these conditions, and they all laugh at me the first time, and now they've made me a big sign, and apparently it came this afternoon when I wasn't there. So yes, I can't work under these conditions alive, so you know, get your act together, I think. But anyway, we'll be fine. Sounds like we're live now. I can see the sign flashing, Ellie live on air, so it looks like we're all tickety-boo. So let's say hello to a few people. When I come into the studio, I just expect it to be a bit sport. I think I just expect it to work. So Deborah Ellis, hello. We've got Suzanne Kelly. We've got Marge. We've got Leanne Stockholm. Hello. Tell us where you're from, suburb, state, country, county. I always like to know exactly who I help in the world. I should know that, considering I'm a psychic, but anyway, I do know that. But Kate Rath, hello. To Theona, Theona Grayling, hello there. Wendy Merce Martin, hello. Hayley Ellen, I've got Omni Jerish. Who else have we got here? Angie Dionisio, I got it. Karen Riley, hello there. We've also got Michelle Coburn, thank you. And she's already posted up a validation from last night's show. So over to you there, Ellie.
So Michelle Coburn said, Lesley and Ellie, this is part 2 of my validation from last night. You mentioned September. That is my husband David's birthday, and also our daughter was married in that month. You also said that I am sensitive. Everyone says I am a very sensitive person and that I take care and worry too much, but that is who I am. Many thanks again. Take care.
Yeah, cool bananas. Thank you. What else have we got here? Joanne Howard, I've already said you. So Erica Gibbs, hello. Chantel Carr, hello. I like to say hello to everybody first. Everyone just wants to smash me with all their questions, but I just like to say hello and pull in spirit. You need to actually acknowledge your spirit guides, guys, and ask them to come through so that they can tell me what they want to tell you. Then I'm just a messenger. I'm just like the post box, you know, when you go to the mailbox and you grab your mail out. I'm just the mail. So Kate Rath, hello. She said, I can't hear anything. That's because we weren't keeping the mic on until we got everything sorted in the studio here. We've also got Nikki Martinez. We've also got Gillian Poole, hello. So tell me where you're from, guys. Suburb, state, country, county. Now, I'm an international medium. I relay direct messages from spirit through to you. There's no tricks with me. There's no cards. There's no crystal balls, pegs, balloons, nothing. I don't throw thongs up in the air. I don't do anything like that. I just use direct messages from. I have a gift which is being psychic as well as mediumship, which is the psychic is past, present, and future, and the mediumship side is where I talk to you know, want to hear from a past loved one, so I talk to your spirit, your past loved ones in that have passed over. That's how it happens. So I also get all the pain. I have the psychometry part. I get all the clairs. So I get all the hearing, the seeing, the smelling, the pain. I get everybody's pain that they're in. Half the time I've got to get rid of that the quickest, because otherwise it will affect me all night. So I need to make sure that I say that first. Otherwise spirit will just make the intensity of the pain a lot more. And I don't want to be in pain all night. I come in here with no pain. And then I do the show for 2 hours, and sure as ever, I've been beaten up. I've been hit in the head. I've had cataracts surgery. I've had everything. You know, broken legs, is shot. I've had everything. So welcome to the show, guys. If you want a message, then you need to post your question up on the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, and I'll see you there. We're streaming live across 8 platforms. And Wendy Harvey is my spirit writer. She's already sent me a beautiful prayer tonight. So she's a lovely lady. She didn't realize that she was a psychic spiritual writer, so to speak, until we told her. So now she writes poems for me, and I think we've done about 60 poems. So, and they're all been very, very spiritual, very, intense from the heart as well. So when I read out the prayers, or when I receive the prayer from Wendy, most of the time I haven't even read them. And it's really quite bizarre because the theme of the night, or whatever it is that spirit gives me or gives the listeners or the viewers on Facebook, is part of. It's quite bizarre because Wendy will write something similar to what we will talk about during the show. It's quite interesting how it all works. It still fascinates me, all this stuff. It still freaks me out too. Don't worry about that. But nevertheless, I don't hold my spirit guide, on for 24 hours. So some mediums will say, oh, I want to get messages 24 hours a day, but I don't. Someone's ringing into the studio. Can you just turn that down, Ellie? It's all happening. It's a full moon tonight. This is what's going on, Ellie. I don't know. Just press the speaker. Just take it off the hook. Take it off the hook.
Problem solved.
Yeah, just take it off. We're getting interruptions here. It must be God calling us or something, all the angels. I don't know who's calling us,
Leslie.
but don't call us. We can't answer the phone. Okay, let's keep going. I lost my train of thought now. So it's the first time I've had a phone call in here, to be honest. So Mila Lendeo, hello. She said, I can't hear anything. I think we're still.
No, you're still. People can hear you.
Yeah, okay, great. Because I think this is from before. So we've got here Candace David. She says, Happy New Year to you, Leslie, and family and all out there. Thank you. So Happy New Year to everybody. This is our second week back on air here. It's show number 50 for Alive here, and I've done over 290. This is my 295th live show, doing live readings across the world and streaming live across 8 platforms. So we're on Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, as well as Facebook pages. I'm on 2 big, huge group pages as well. And let's say hello to everybody. So Minka Smith, hello. Rhonda Dunn, hello. We've got Karen Riley, yay, welcome back. She says, Chloe Annalise, she says, it's my birthday today, so I hope my dad's looking down on me. I love you. They're always looking down on you. Okay, you'll get used to me, guys, saying that they're always around you as well. They don't stay with me. They only come to me as a messenger. That's it. But happy birthday. It's beautiful. What else do I get for you? What else do I get here, actually? We'll come back to you, because I feel like I've got to come back to you. Chloe, let me just write your name down. Chloe Annalise. And why am I sniffing? Why do I feel like I'm just like with my nose. I feel like, did your dad used to have a whistling nose, so to speak? Because he just said, ask you. Like when he used to like breathe, his nose used to like whistle? Or something like that, because I felt like my nose was whistling then. It sounds really, really weird, but I feel like this might be your dad. He's saying to me that he had lots of like a mustache, like a long mustache, if that makes sense. If this is not you, it's definitely someone around there. So I feel like it could be either Karen Riley, Omni Jerish, Kathy Gibbs, Minik. We've got Diane Marie as well. So I also get the number 12 around you there, Chloe. So 1 and 2 is 3. So you got the month of March as well. So what do those numbers mean to you? 12, 3, or March? I'm also getting 17 around you, the number 8, and the month of August as well. So what is 17, 8, or August? And 27. You got August and September. Definitely August and September this year. It's going to be quite significant. I feel like I'm still doing that. But I'll leave it there. Dad says hello. Salute. I don't know why he said to salute you. Was he in the military, or did he have some form of like military stance about himself? Because I feel like he's saying to me like salute you with the hat. Okay, so he just wants to say hello and let you know that he's always there. He's also you feel him around you too, because he just showed me like the warmth around you. Okay, that's what I feel as well. And I'll leave that there. If you could validate any part of that, that would be amazing. But happy birthday too. Thank you. Also, Samantha Midigan, hello. So tell me where you're from, guys. Suburb, state, country, county. We've got Gemma Heath. She's from Tassie. How are you? Arlene Johnson, hello. Mila Landeo, hello. She says, what do you see coming for me at work? What do I see? I see money coming for you at work. That's what I see. And I feel like this is going to be around April, Mila. So dollar signs is what I'm seeing. It's going to be around April into May. Lots of changes into May. Okay, so keep your feet on the ground. Just keep looking up. Okay, Rhonda Dunn's in Bulli and Wollongong. It's beautiful down there. Julian Poole, I'm hearing you, then it cuts out, kind of choppy. Good morning from Massachusetts in USA. Is the internet chopping out or no? Maybe it's
Sometimes the thing on and off.
The live. Maybe it's probably from here. Right, let's keep going. Bella Mallory Healy, hello there. So love, like, and share the page, guys. Davinia Armitage. We've got JC Towns. Who else have we got here? Angie Dionisio. Yes, please. Would love a reading. So, Angie, what do we get for you? Dionisio. That's Italian. I'm pretty sure it's Italian. You don't need to be psychic to know that one. With the O on the end, because I've got an O on the end of my surname too, and I'm half Italian as well. So I get the number 12 too for you as well. So 1, 2, and 3. So you got the month of March as well. They're also giving me December. December, they're saying to me, is a very trying time for you. Is that correct? I'm also feeling like a bit of communication roller coaster. Just showed me the roller coaster for you as well. So different times are coming up for you, and it's not like it's doom and gloom. Don't get me wrong. I don't want you going into the detail. You're a thinker. They're saying to me, don't make her go into the detail. There's nothing about. There's just everyday normal obstacles. Okay, so a couple little obstacles, and then flying to the moon. That's what I see doing for you. Okay, so this is going to be around April. So April into May also for you is going to be a little bit trying, but look, stay tuned. Keep your head up because it's going to be fine after that. Okay, so you might feel like that you're in the thick of it. You feel like that you're in the quicksand right now, but the quicksand doesn't last forever. Nothing lasts forever. Okay, and I'll leave that there. Thank you. But if you could validate any part of that, that would be amazing. If you'd like to have a free psychic medium reading, mini reading, then come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, and you'll see me there. We've got Angie Dionisio. She's from Sunny Coast, Queensland. Donna Zimmerman, hello. She's from Pennsylvania. She says it's 5:10 a.m. in the morning. I'd be still sleeping, but thanks for joining me, Donna. That's cool. John Carter, hello. He's from the USA. We've got Kate Rash. She's from South Africa. We've also got Kathy White Kobunik. She's from Philadelphia and Pennsylvania. So we've got 2 people from there. We've got Karisha Asha. Spirit, please, if drawn to me. Thank you, Kiss. Karisha. All right. Krisha Asha. Oh, now, why do I get really sore neck around you? I just went to turn my head and I felt my really, really painful, like really give me a sharp pain. So I get the sore neck around you, and I'm also feeling pain in my my right wrist into like the forearm here, all around my wrist in there. And I feel like this might be either carpal tunnel or RSI in the wrist on the right hand/arm. Okay, and I'm also getting the number 13 around you as well. 1 and 3 is 4 in the month of April. So what does that to mean to you? I feel like that means birthdays, anniversaries, memorials. I've got an elderly lady here. I have to go fast because she's really, really quick for me. She's giving me pain like in the appendix or in the right side of just between the rib cage and the top part of the hip as well. That's where I'm getting the pain. So what's going on there? If this is you or if this is her, I feel like there's either appendix pain. It's reminding me of when I had my appendix out. Appendix pain or something not right on that side. It doesn't feel like ovaries, like right ovaries, because normally when I get the pain, they flick me. It's like when you go and flick someone, they flick me like that. So it's not about the flick this time. I just get the sharp pain or if something's not right there. And most of the time, if I get a pain in a limb, it'll be a dull ache or it'll be a sharp pain, like a shooting pain if they've broken a leg or arm or whatever. But I also get the shoulder area too. So the neck is connected to the shoulders, of course, but I feel like something's not right with the left arm going into the shoulder. So shoulder, left arm area. And I feel like this needs like attention from a physio or something like that, because I don't want this to end up being like a frozen shoulder later if you not already have it now or it's on its way. And who's the person around you? If that's not you, who's the person around you with the issues with the throat? Because I feel like I've got a scratchy throat and I feel like they're really, really dry. It's like they need to drink water. And this is an elderly lady, actually. I just saw her. She's got quite a few, no offense, but wrinkles on her face. She's quite elderly, this lady, fair skin. Okay, and I also get Shirley. I got Shirley, the name, and I also get like Sharon, Shirley. Who's that around you? So it's like a Sharon or Shirley, Shazza, something like that. I missed it. I thought it might have been just Shirley, but then I saw Sharon as well. Probably it's just 2. I have to say what I get. Otherwise, the messages will stop. So if I don't, like with my spirit guide, he's on point, and I have to be quick. That's why I talk so fast, but I have to be quick. That's why we do the recording so that you can come back and watch it later. But over to you there, Ellie.
I've got 2 validations. The first one's from Mila
Mila.
She said, I probably butchered that. Bad. Thank you, Lesley. I will keep an eye on in April and May. Thinking of taking a job opportunity at work. Thank you so much for your time and energy.
Yeah, beautiful. Okay, that's awesome. I think that's going to go really well for you. Keep looking up and standing up. Walk your talk, but don't be too cocky about it. And so they say, my saying is walk like an exclamation mark, not like a question mark. Okay, so walk like you own it, but not too cocky about it.
And the second one was from Chloe Annalise. She said, it's my dad. That's exactly how his beard was on his face. The 27th is my sister's birthday, and so is March, my oldest sister's birthday. Wow, Lesley, you're absolutely amazing, and you're so spot on in every single way. His dad was in the army. Thank you ever so much.
Oh, there you go. That's where the military came from, because he showed me the hat. He showed me the mustache. He showed me the hat, and I couldn't see his hair, but he's showing me now that his hair was manicured. Okay, his hair was done really, really like good. He liked his hair. He just went like this and flicked it. Okay, so that's what I see. How funny. Look, just because people have passed on doesn't mean they still have they doesn't mean they lose their personality. They still have it. Okay, and I've had the most funniest readings on the weekend, and I did 5 hours of readings on the weekend, and I tell you what, if you mess with a past loved one and they used to give it to you while you were alive, they will still give it to you while they have passed. Let me tell you, they're quite funny. So thank you for that beautiful validation. All I get, guys, is so if you have a look at the Facebook page, right, all I get is a question, and I don't really see your face. That's all I get. So you can see the little circles on this side here. I don't really get anything, so that I can't leverage off what you've done in the past. I can't see anything about you. I can't really go and fish for anything. All I get is a question and a name, and then spirit does its work, and that's how I work. Only thing I do now that's different to what I used to do years ago is I hold like a little Moldavite. That's it. And this is from, I'm very blessed to have some beautiful people that are followers that have turned into my friends as well. And Jess Black has given me, I don't know if you can see that on the live, but she's given me a Moldavite and some other stone that I can never remember the name of it because I'm hopeless. She's given me a beautiful Moldavite in a little tiny silver cage, and that's all I hold. And apparently that helps with energies and bringing through things and opening up channels. And not that I need it, I just hold it there, and I like to have something in my hand now, because I usually, when I used to lecture, I used to always have a pen in my hand. Even if I was standing at the the board talking to the students, I'd always have a pen in my hand, because apparently that makes me think. Well, when you've got blonde hair, I guess that's what you need, I suppose. Well, that was a joke. Yeah, Kathy White Company, she says, I love the poems, they are awesome. Yeah, Wendy Harvey is amazing. She writes, so she sits down and she writes, she starts writing, and the pen does the work. It's like spirit comes through to her and it just makes her write. It's so cool. Dina Zales, hello. We've got JC Towns. If the spirit has anything for me, I would love a few words. My father is very sick and doesn't have much time left. He's afraid to die. Are there any words to comfort him? Yes, Lovey. Now, first thing is this is always a sensitive topic, and I have to be really careful with what I say on live radio, because I have to be careful of the media law. But what the best thing that you can do for Dad is to comfort him. And even though people think that when they're unconscious and when their body is going to the other side, people think that they can't hear them, but they actually can hear everything that you say. So whatever you want to say to him, sweetie, you say it to him anytime. Okay, so, and sometimes they will wait. They will wait for a loved one, a living loved one, to come along, so that the living loved one can say goodbye to them before they leave. And then sometimes they will pass just before the living loved one gets there, because they don't want to let them see them take their last breath, okay? Because they're very sensitive to how you're going to feel and behave and react, But the best thing you can do, sweetie, is to reassure Dad and tell him it's going to be okay. And if you think about spirit and souls and things like that, Now, the best analogy that I can use to describe how people pass on is to think of them as the vehicle of a car, and that you've got the motor in the car. So you take the motor out of the car, you put it to the side on the footpath, and you let it run and run, and that's how it stays alive for ever and ever, eternity. It doesn't ever turn off. Okay, it's like an ever ready battery, but bigger. And then the vehicle of the car, the carcass, is just going to rust and go away. It just goes away. There's nothing to it. There's no soul in it. There's nothing to it. So people always think that they're missing that. But if they just look up and see the little signs, Dad will show you little signs. A lot of people say to me, "Oh, Lesley, I've got a blockage, or I can't see this. I used to feel my dad around me, and now I can't feel him around him, or my mum or my sister, whoever it is that's passed on." But, most of the times they're giving you the signs, but you miss them because you're not used to looking for them. And you can't expect them to have a full-blown conversation like I'm doing right now. Then you've got to look for the little, subtle signs. It's all very faint signs. The stuff that I get when I'm doing my readings is not like, "Oh, hi, Lesley, tell her this," and give me a full-blown conversation, and then I have to relay it. No, it's not like that. It's themes, and it comes across to me as remote viewing. So just as like when you come out of the shower and you see the mirror and it's a little bit misty, they show me that as remote viewing, and I can see in that mirror and I can see everything, because when the mist goes, it's crystal clear to me. It is so clear. And you've got to remember too, guys, when spirit comes through for me or any real genuine psychic medium or medium, you've got to remember that it takes a lot of energy for the person from the other side to get used to this, as well as come through, because it takes a lot of energy for them to show me themselves, or for them to tell me something, or to show me something, so that I can say what I've seen, and that I can send it on and pass the message on, and then also to get you to validate it. So they've got to think of something. It's like doing charades, but from another world. And they give me the numbers. So I see the numbers as a flashing neons, like it's like a target to me now. It's just so quick. I've got to be really, really quick. And if I'm not quick enough, they'll show me again in another format. So they'll show me something else. For example, if they say, if they show me the number 16, they'll say add it together, and I go, okay, 1 and 6 is 7, or it's the month of July. So I go, okay, we've got 16, 7, or the month of July. And if I miss that 16, then they will show me 5 and 2. Okay, so they'll go 25 or 52 or something like that. And I'll go, okay, we've got the 7 again. And then I know it's either a 7 or a July that I need to say. So anything and everything that I get, I have to say within reason for the media laws. But anything and everything I have to say, otherwise the messages will stop, because I don't not trust my spirit, if that makes sense. I have to always trust spirit. If I didn't trust spirit, I wouldn't be here, guys. I'd be making a fool of myself. Now, you got to remember too, guys, I put my neck on the line every single time I go live. I have, I put myself at risk to say, spirit's with me, and that's how much I trust spirit. Because if I didn't trust it, I'm alone. I don't see a lot of people putting their neck on the line, saying and doing things what I do, and then getting all these validations come through, which is, I've got like 3,000 from last year. I've got more from last year. I just haven't had time to put them up. And then this year we're starting again, and Ellie's helping me out. And we're putting the validations up, trying to put them up after every single show. But over to you there, Ellie. Yep. And we'll be back in a minute. You're listening to Alive 90.5 FM.
I do also have a couple more.
Oh, thanks, Ellie. You've got 2 more. Oh, that's not playing, is it?
The Hills to Hawkesbury Community Newspaper is a family-owned and operated free community magazine. 10,000 copies are printed every fortnight and delivered to 75
So you got 2 more, have you?
across
Cool.
the Hills and Hawkesbury areas. If you're
Let me
unable to
catch
pick
up.
up a printed copy, there is free online
Cool
access
bananas.
at hillstohawkesbury.com.au, plus the newspaper's social media sites. The Hills to Hawkesbury team's aim is to inform,
That's cool,
involve,
Chloe.
and inspire.
I just saw her validation there. That's so cool.
95.5 makes perfect sense.
Ba-ba-ba.
Station sponsor. Are you looking for a home loan or refinancing your existing
One thing I've got to
loan?
do is get my eyes
Yes,
checked
for
again,
all the mortgage
because I can't see to
requirements.
save my logo.
Not sure where to start? Give Deb a call from WL.
You've been saying that for like 6 months.
I know.
You just never have.
Because I never get time. I'm so bloody time poor. I tell you what, I'm just over it. I've got so much to do.
How do you feel?
Marge, she said slight shooting pain in the right-hand side. Sounds like what I had. Oh, Diane Marie. My mum's name is Shirley. Cool. Angie Dionisio, did you get that one?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
one I need to bring out.
For the full music schedule, plus plenty of other activities, including raffles, promotions, and fun events. Workers is your club.
Ah,
Station sponsor.
We are the Inside
that's cool.
Intelligence Group.
If you're cold, you can turn it off a bit or turn it down a bit. It's probably freezing. Maybe just put it to, what is it on? Minus 50. Yeah, put it up to like 22 or something, 23.
Professional and proactive Inside Intelligence Group works with you to ensure the success of the investigation. Australia-wide or global, facts, not opinion. 02 9837 insideintelligence.com.au.
Lavinia, you make me laugh. She says, Leslie, I'm going to be annoying till you see me. Spirit, please, if any messages for me for 2023. Yes, cheer up. Keep your chin up. Things are going to get good. Welcome back to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. You're with international psychic medium Lesley Spaliviero, and we're streaming live across 8 platforms tonight, including a live 90.5 FM radio station's Facebook page. And if you'd like to have a free mini reading, then come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. You'll see me there. I've also got a Twitter account, a Snapchat account. My God, I've got so many different things, all these social media. I can't keep up with myself. Cassandra Beck, she says, I am from the USA. Hello. We've also got Krishna. Okay, Krishna Ashar. She says, I'm really not sure. Oh, over to you there, Ellie, with the validations.
So Krishna Asher said, I'm really not sure. The lady with the sore head and arm, is she on the other side? My sister-in-law passed away suddenly in August. Her birthday was April. Her name is Amanda. She fell to the floor, grabbed her tummy, and was gone.
Oh, geez. Wow. That's really sad. Is there any more validations here?
Yeah. And Angie I'm going to butcher this. I'm sorry.
What is it? Dionisio.
She said, thank you. My birthday is June 12th. Yes, I have been on a roller coaster. I am a very deep thinker. I am always happy. Love life. But it is a roller coaster, and I'm waiting on someone, so that could be where the March, April comes in, and I hope it will be off to the moon after that.
Yeah. Lavinia Palmana, she makes me laugh. She says, because I did a private reading for her, she's just posted up on the page about what I said. It was quite funny, actually. It reminded me, she says, something my husband used to do was try put his toes on my face. That's the last private reading I'll never forget. She's laughing at me because it was true, because he used to, I saw him, he showed me that he used to stick his toes in her face, and I told her, I put my foot up in the reading, and she's laughing her head off. So Mariah Dennington, she says, I wish I had the chance to say goodbye. Lovey, sometimes you don't have to always say goodbye, because your loved ones don't want to have you see them take their last breath, okay? So don't feel guilty about that. A lot come to me with those same things. It's a lot of people worry that your past loved ones have passed in pain. They're never passed in pain. That's the first thing. The second thing is they don't hold grudges. They don't take anything with them with regards to grudges or ending like that. I've seen them disappointment when families are arguing over money and stuff like that. That's what I've seen. But they don't take any grudges. They don't hold anybody accountable for anything that they've done on this side of the planet, okay, or this side of the universe, I should say. So don't worry about, feeling like you're guilty because you never said goodbye. They do that on purpose. They don't stay around. They don't like to stay around if they're very vain, or if they're very, which I feel like that's the case here. If they're very vain, they don't want people to see them even like in hospital, let alone sick or having someone look after them. They've got a lot of pride, some of these people that have passed over, pretty much all of them. And they don't want you to see that, lovey. They want you to remember them the way they were. Okay, not what they were before they passed. They don't want you to remember the pain and the torture and the doom and the gloom. They want you to be happy. So they don't want that. They know how sensitive you are, lovey. Okay, let's keep going. So if you want to have a free reading, then come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. We've got here, okay, I can't read out all the long information that you guys are giving me, so don't give me any numbers, don't give me any heads up. I don't want no heads up. I just need to have quick questions because I'm live on air and I can't have I can't sit here for 2 minutes reading a long novel on my page, and I don't. No offense to that, but it's I can't. I have to skip over it, even if I'm pulled to it by spirit. So Julian Push says, all of a sudden I hear you so clearly once you were talking, talking about spirit and being open to the signs. Yes, there you go, lovey. So a lot of people miss the signs from their loved ones, and everybody is psychic, believe it or not, or everybody can feel something. They just need to know how to use it properly. And they say, oh no, I've got a blockage, I've got this, I've got that. It's not a blockage. It's just that you're missing the faint signs. It's always going to be a faint sign, guys. So we've got Diana Cole says, welcome everybody, especially spirit. We've got Amira Ed, hello there. She says, my eyes are worrying me too. Yeah, I know, I've got to go and get them checked out. First time here, Patricia Michaels Toscano. She says, hello there. Thanks for joining me. We've got Deb Lee, hello. We've got Christy Emmy, hello, first timer, another one. So tell me where you're from, guys. Suburb, state, country, county. I always love to know where I'm helping people around the world. We've got Carinia Turner. She says, invisible. Hi, Leslie. Wondered if anything for me. I bought some salts today so I can get some sleep. You know how many people that is helping at the moment? It's incredible. I get message about the salts all the time. Well, that's well done. So look forward to a nice, beautiful, relaxing, dead sleep, okay? And she says, it wondered if anything for me. So this is Karina Turner. So I feel a lot of anxiety around you, Karina, okay? And I do feel like there's a few deficiencies as well, like the magnesium as well as the zinc. You've got selenium as well, okay? So lots of stuff going on there. I don't feel like that you're eating right as well. So they show me that you just like got the feeling it's like 1 or 2 meals a day or hardly any meals a day. That's what I'm getting. So it's, and 3 p.m. is your worst time, PM in the afternoon. So what's going on around 3 p.m. in the afternoon? I feel like that's that's a sleepy or something not right there, sleep. Or did you do that today? They're also telling me between 3 and 4 p.m. that we've had someone that's had some form of issue or disappointment, okay? And I don't know. I feel like this was a phone call. They showed me that time, and I don't know why that is. And then they showed me phone call, and then I saw the face. So I saw the face have disappointment on it. And I also want to say to you, as much as things are a little bit chaotic around you, just rest assured everything doesn't stay like this forever, okay? A few little obstacles is normal, like everyday things is normal. Every day it's natural. But the quicksand is definitely going to shift. At the moment, it's not going to shift until around February, like the first week of February. And they're also saying to me around the first week of February, birthdays, anniversaries, memorials there. I'm also getting like the number 2 and 3 for February. So what does that mean to you? So second and third. And they also said the first. So first, second. So first is preparation, second and third. So what's going on around February? If that's not you, it's going to be someone else on this live here, and I'll leave that there. I also get the throat around you as well. Okie dokie, let's keep going. So Kathy White says, before my husband passed, he told me if heaven was, he asked you if heaven was real. You should be saying real. He would give me a message and told me what it was. Can you tell me if you can tell me what that is? Oh yeah, I'm good, but I'm not that good. I don't believe so, Kathy. I feel like there's a note or something like that. So a note or some form of note, or actually just showed me even tattoo on there. Okay, so tattoo. I'm also feeling like the birds are around you. So the birds that are around you is like cockatoo or some sort of white bird. I just saw like a white bird on fence. So when you see the white bird, it's not like a normal minor bird, which is an everyday bird, a pest for us, but just like a white bird or some form of white bird around near where you are. Okay, and it looks like to me in 2 to 3 days time. 2, 3, 4 days time. Okay, so look for that for me, and I'll leave that there. Thank you. Okay, Mila Lindash says, Leslie, why do I feel spirit follow me at work? Please and thank you. If that's the case then, and you don't want them to follow you then, Mila, you need to acknowledge them and send them off. Tell them to go away. Tell them that you're not interested, you're not ready for this, and if you are, then you need to acknowledge it and ask for more messages. Okay, it's really that simple. That simple. You don't have to go and look up a ghost rescue or anything like that. There's no such thing as that. I just believe that people just want to take your money. So just acknowledge spirit. If you guys sense anything with spirit, you need to acknowledge it and send it off. If you don't want it around, just acknowledge it and say thank you for coming. I know you're here. I don't really want to have this escalated or whatever the case may be. Just say I don't need this. I need you to go. Leave me alone. Thank you. See you later. You've got to be pretty tough with them. They're not pets, guys. Mariah Dennington, she says, my boyfriend. Okay, well, I can't say that, yes, on air. Nearly did. Okay. Andy Dan says, well, sometimes you get over 40 messages come through while you do one reading and it's quick. Thank you. Oh, geez. Yeah, Mariah, I can't say that. What you just wrote there on here, Lovey, the second message, I just saw that and he wants me to see that as well. And I do remember this, but I can't say this, what you've just written on air. It's too sensitive for air and I don't, and I've got to watch out for the media law, especially on radio. If it's on my home shows, it's a little bit different. Yeah, Omnijeri says, that's right. It is very peaceful when they pass over, Lesley, 100%. I'm so confused what page you're talking about. Mariah Dennington, I'm on Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air page. That's on the live Facebook page. If you're on it now, I can see you on here now. Christy Emney, she says, keep trying for baby or call it a day. I do believe keep trying for baby, and I see baby boy, Christy. And I don't feel like that your hormones or everything's on point, okay? So I feel like there's something not right with the plumbing, the female plumbing area of this person. Okay, so there's boy, and then I feel like this is going to be September good news as well into November. Okay, so good news around there. Get your female plumbing right if that's for you. Okay. All right, let's keep going. Suzanne Kelly, not sure if I had a reading but had 2 calls. Did Spirit have anything for me, please? No, it didn't, but I might give you one now. Suzanne Kelly. Yeah, you're slipping there, Suzanne. Okay, what do I get for you? So I get the number 19 around you. I also had 17 and 8 and August, 19, which is 10, and October. And also I get the number 1 and January. So this month is going to be a very busy month and it's going to start ramping up. It might not have been busy for this week, this week just gone, last week. But I do feel like that from this point forward, now that I've planted the seed, it's going to start to really, really ramp up, okay? So ramping up with everything. And don't worry about all the small talk. I hear like a little bit of gossip, a little bit of chitty chatter behind you, but just push it aside, okay? Zippity zip your mouth. Don't have too much contribution to this, okay? Sometimes you got to learn when to play the cards right. And they're showing me the cards and they're saying to me, you got to know which card to pull or put down at the same time, okay? So yeah, I just want to make sure that you're not overcooking the carrots when you say something here, because it's just, that's important for you. Keep your mouth zippity zip. Okay, that's the message for you at the moment. I think you know what I mean by that. And I'll leave it there. They keep bringing me back to 17. So definitely 17 or August or 8 was something significant for you. Okay. Any validations there, Ellie? Over to you.
So Kathy White said, yes, tattoos on his forearms, and he had his grandchildren's names there where you were pointing to
beautiful.
Pointing to on your arm. Thank you so much. My granddaughter's birthday is February 3rd, and my husband's birthday is March 2nd. Their birthday numbers are both 23 root first.
There you go. If that's not enough validation for you, I don't know what it is. So that's beautiful. Thank you. And the tattoos, yeah, definitely tattoos on his arm, 100%, because I saw it there. And I also saw like it looked like to me like not like like when you see the old-fashioned music symbols, but they're not like a music symbol, but it looks like an infinity kind of music symbol, if that makes sense. It's hard to, I don't even know how to draw it. It'd be like a music symbol, but in an infinity number. I don't know, it's something unusual. It's very unusual. Very unusual tattoo. Maybe because it's the beginning of the name. Is it got an A in it? Is one of the names on the wrist an A? Starts with an A, because I just saw that big squiggly A, like the way they do it. Looks beautiful. All right, my birthday's on the 2nd of February. Beautiful. Penguin, Tasmania in the studio. Nicole Cuban was here today. Oh, beautiful. Go figure, Diana Cole. That's so cool. Very cool. What studio is it? Send me a private message. I'm curious now. I like all that stuff. Okay. Beautiful. So if you'd like to have a reading, then post it up here on them. Oh, look where,
Mum is
oh, you're
doing so
slipping
well.
tonight. She's done well tonight, 49 minutes in. Normally it's 10 minutes in. Last night I beat her.
I was doing so well.
She's saying she was doing so well.
Damn it.
Kathy White is my granddaughter's birthday's February. Yep, we got that one. Okay. Hoping for a big spirit hug. Yes, Diana. We're going to send you lots of love with the prayer as well, okay? Lots of people. That's what I was saying before. When we do the prayers, when Wendy writes the prayers, it's really quite spiritual from her end. But when I read them, it's really quite spiritual from my end, because I actually try and feel what she says in the prayer, and I try and deliver that to you people, whoever's listening or whoever's still on the live or whoever's out there. Whoever it is, whatever it is, wherever it is, I try and make sure that the person or whoever's listening or hearing it is getting all that love, all that attention, all that feeling from me, all that energy. And that's what I do. So, and I never really like anything, on Facebook. I always love anything. I always send kisses to everyone, kiss, hug to everyone. I've got to be careful when I do that on a text message, because I almost send it to the guys at work, and I feel that would be really awkward, and I don't want to do that, especially the boss. My God, can you imagine? I remember doing that years ago. I remember having some friends over, and we had a few drinks. This is when I was about, oh my God, I must have been about 24, and we'd had a few too many, and I ended up sending I love you messages to, as you do to everybody, around to all my friends, and didn't realize I was sending it to my old boss. And this is going back, and I still keep in contact with him and the old people there. And this was going back to when I was about 24. It's like 25, 26 years ago. Unbelievable. Okay, so let's go to this one here. So Patricia Michaels Toscana says, how is my health going to be this year? Now, this is always a sticky problem for me with the health. Everybody can change their health. You don't need a psychic or a medium to tell you anything, or you don't need to pay for anybody to tell you that you can change your health. So health is up to you guys. It's all about you. Nobody can do this except for you. So, my background's in personal training as well. So I will kick your butts when it's needed. I'll give you a virtual kick. And what I'm going to tell you is that you need to change your habits with everything that you do there. Okay. So that's really important, guys. If you can get out of bed and get up in the morning and go to the gym, or even just go for a walk, just start with a walk up and down the street, just do something like that. So it actually lifts up your energy for the day. It sets you up for the day. And also go and make your bed. You make your bed, you set yourself up for the day. But when you come home, you go, oh, I have to go into that bed. It's like a hotel. Well, not quite, but you know what I mean. And it feels so cool. But with your health there, Patricia, I do feel like this is going to get on track. Okay. So, and it's up to you, lovey. It's what, people can't expect their bodies, and this is no offense to you, people can't expect their bodies to sit in, because what it does, it'll sit in survival mode, and it'll try everything to avoid a dis-ease, which is a disease. So you need to understand that if you're not looking after your body, sure as ever, you're going to get something sooner or later. So you need to make sure that you're on point with it. Even do your own research. You can't rely on anybody these days, and including doctors and whoever else. But, we've got them to give us all the meds. But we can do our own research and see why we've got headaches, because, some people are deficient in magnesium. They'll get headaches all the time. They'll have heart palpitations, which is another magnesium deficiency. So, it's all about doing your research, making sure you're not going the wrong rabbit holes, and looking after yourself. And probably the best site to look out for is myfooddata.com, because that helps people. That's got a lot of information on there with regards to all the what they call vitamins and minerals that you need, but then some parts of it is censored. So don't go to Google and do Dr. Google, go to Dr. DuckDuckGo, because that's a lot more better. It's not censored as much. And I'll leave that there. Angela Haberm, on our 35th wedding anniversary is today. Anything for me, please? Ohio and USA. 35 years of wedding marriage. Wow, that's awesome. And I feel like that it's like they're just telling me Angela, 2 peas in a pod. Is that right? And it's really, really comforting to hear that, because it's like every time I do a relationship reading, half the time now it's like, oh, they're divorcing or something's not right. It's too easy to divorce now. And if you can do a milestone like that, that's amazing. So I take my hat off. I salute you for that one, So, and I also see the number 17 for you as well. So August is going to be a very busy month for you. And is your partner, has he had like some issues with the heart? Because I just got the flick in the heart. So some kind of little, annoying things. I don't know if he's telling you, but please check in with him. I get some little annoying things, nothing too drastic, but yeah, I just get annoying things. I also say that somebody around you's had surgery, and I feel like this is also on the heart as well, okay, or it's coming up in the future. And I don't want to plant that seed for your husband, but I also feel like the number 19. So 19 around for you as well is number 10. And 1 and January. So this month also very busy month for you. And October this year, lots of surprises. So I'll leave that there, and let me know those validations, please. Thank you. And over to you there, Ellie.
So the first validation is from Karina Turner. She said, "Thank you for the reading. Yes, body is very out, but glad it's not going to last forever. I don't really eat a lot. I pick through the day and have an evening meal. Not sure on the 3 p.m. thing, but maybe to come. Thank you."
Yeah, that's what the problem is. So your body's starving. You like the body goes, oh, hang on a second. I don't know when I'm going to get my next meal, so I'm going to store everything as fat. So it goes, whoa, hang on a second, like this is terrible. I just I can't survive like this. So it's trying to survive. So when you get the headaches and the fatigue and stuff like that, it's because your body is starving. So you need to actually put some good, beautiful nourishment in it, guys. Okay, let's go forward a bit. I'm running a bit behind. My Ellie, of course she's going to say yes.
Got another 2 validations.
Okay, go.
So Milo and Deo said, "Thank you so much, Lesley. I will acknowledge spirit, and I always say something to them and tell them not to follow me at home. I always have dreams that give me messages for others, which has turned out to be true, and have given them to the right person. Thank you."
Yeah, beautiful. Well done.
And Susan Kelly says, "My granddaughter's birthday is the 19th of May. My son and nephews are in August. Not sure what 17th of May may be, but I'll..."
Well, 1 and 7 is 8, so that's the August. That rules out the August.
And she said, "Thanks again."
Yeah, so when I do the numbers, I hear spirit say, like if he says to me 1 and 7 is 8, if he says to me 17 and I add it together, because I hear him say add it, because he knows I hate maths, he just jokes with me, but even though he's serious, he says add it, and I go, okay, so that equals 8, and then I get the month of August. So I give you the option of 17, 8, or August. That's how I work. Well, that's how spirit works for me. And then if I need to say the 17 again, he will flash the 17 at me again, 100%. So if that's a significant number, I'm not usually wrong with my numbers. So I confidently can say that, that's for sure. Right, let's keep going forward. So Jill Polglow said, "Finally, Ellie, I've been waiting for the sneezes." Oh, God, don't start it, Jules, for God's sake.
It's only been once.
Eh?
Only been once.
It's only been once so far. And then I just got an itchy nose too, and I'm thinking, oh my God, here we go.
Oh yeah, my nose has been itchy all day.
Yeah, because Ellie and I are the same. I'm allergic to, you allergic to dust?
Dust, cat hair, even though I have a cat.
Yeah, so I'm not allergic to cat hair, but I've got schnitzel, but
Russian blues low allergy.
Hey?
Aren't Russian blues low allergy?
I have no idea.
I think they are.
Oh, that's perfect then. That's why I don't get allergic to her. That's cool. I didn't know that. You done Suzanne Kelly? Yeah. Okay, let's keep going. Diana Kolch says, "So true, Lesley, about health. It is in our hands. Keep it simple." 100%, guys. You just got to eat right. You can't expect your body to behave and survive in an environment that's not healthy. Like it's like putting sand in the car to drive it. You can't it's not going to go anywhere. It's going to spit and splatter and do everything wrong that doesn't need. The motor's going to break down. It's not good. You can't do that. Your body is you've only got one body. It's not a rehearsal, guys. It's the real thing here. You got to look after it. Simple. It's so simple. Angela Hayburn, thank you. My dad passed 1 month today from a blood clot too. Yeah, right. Oh, good guys. But I feel like yeah, was that blood clot in the brain? Was that towards the brain or the mind? Because I got the head. I just saw the head and the eyes roll up. That's what I just saw. And dad's quite concerned about you too. So what's going on there? Who was that? Where did I just see that? Angela Hayburn? I just feel like Dad's quite concerned about you at the moment. I hope that everything's okay around you, and I do feel like that things are going to settle down. Okay, so cheer up, lovey, because I just got him. He's saying I'm worried about her. I heard that loud and clear. And do you talk out loud to Dad? Because he just showed me you talking, or he's going like this. So I don't know if he means that you talk too much, or you talk out loud. Okay, because they're funny, aren't they? But I'll leave it there. Okay, let's keep going. Ah, there you go. Did you see that one there? Do we say that one there, Angela Hayburn? See that one?
No, I just
Yeah.
picked that one up.
Over to you.
So Angela Hayburn said, "Thank you very much. Numbers you gave are dates of grandkids and my mum's death."
Yeah, beautiful. Think I wasn't laughing at that. I was laughing at Lavinia Pomana. She's, I'm waiting for you to sneeze, Leslie. It's like a round. It's like a competition here, really, isn't it? So Rachel Brown, does Spirit have any messages for me today, please? Yes. And why am I getting the itchy nose for you now? I feel like that you have the allergy or some form of like rubbing the nose with the tissue all the time. Have you got a cold or something like that, Rachel? Or you're on the way to it? We just had it. So, and I also see tears in the eyes for you. So what's going on there? It just showed me like the tears, like your eyes welling up. They didn't show me all the tears running down, but your eyes are welling up. Is that correct? And I also want to say to number 12 for you as well. So 1, 2, and 3. So please look up the angel numbers 1, 2, and 3. You can go to what's it called? www.angelnumbers.com. I think that's what it is, Ellie. Ellie, is it? Angel numbers. Ellie will post it up for you.com. So please look up the angel numbers 1, 2, and 3 for you, as I feel like that's going to be significant to what's going on right now. Now, why are they showing me window? They're showing me a window that has like, it's a wooden window, but it's painted white on the window, like the out bits of the window, and it pulls up and down. So it's like one of those windows where it goes, like you've got it there and it pulls down. It's got the rope in it. You know what I mean? The rope on the sides where you pull one part of it and the other part comes up. I don't know what they're called. I have no idea. But I see a window. I don't know why I see this window. It's white. Okay. It looks like to me. Now, do you feel spirit around you? Because I feel like I can see somebody looking in through the window, or the window's been busted or something like that. Do you have one of these windows around you? This is not spirit, guys. I feel like this is like somebody looking in there, or they've tried to rob you or something like that. I want to scare you, but I want you to be careful with the windows, okay? Please be careful with the windows between now and next 2 to 4 weeks. Okay, I want you to lock everything up. I just saw if that's not that doesn't look like a spirit to me. It looks like somebody looking through the window. I don't want to frighten you. I never do that to anybody, but I want to warn you. Okay, so what was that noise, Ellie? That was really weird. I don't know if anybody else just heard that.
What was it?
I have no idea. It wasn't me. We get this. This is what. Welcome to Spirit World there, Ellie. I don't know. It sounded like someone was going like this, frightening, like. I don't know what I heard. I can hear myself on the headset, so
Must have been you.
it wasn't me.
No, it must have been just you that heard it, 'cause I didn't get anything.
Oh, right. Well, I heard it. That's really weird.
Maybe it's whoever's on your right.
Yeah, you.
Not me. Just
That's funny. Cass Hunkin. I'm so sorry. Christmas Day, so sorry. What's this here? Let me have a look. Hi, Les. Any messages from my friend that passed on Christmas Day? Oh, Miss Jill Polglaze, gee whiz. That's really, really sad. Look, let me tell you, Jules, that people, when they pass, they don't usually pass on Christmas Day. It is a rare thing that I've noticed, okay? I don't know what other psychics or mediums would say about that, but from my perspective and what I've seen so far is that people don't pass on that day. They always wait the day after, or they always go, like a day before, or 2 days before, or 2 days, 3 days after Christmas Day. They never ever do it on Christmas Day. So this person wanted to make a significant impact, okay, and make sure and ensure that people remembered them. So 2 and 5 is 7, and the month of July as well. Now I'm also getting pain on the right side of my face here. I feel like there's issues with the right side of the face with regards to sinus or something like that. It's all going into my ear. I feel like my right ear is blocked as well. They're also saying to me, Jules, this time is about I don't know why, I just heard the sharing and the caring. It's time to share and care. That's what I'm hearing about you or for you, and what you should be doing with these people that are around that, because that's taken a big toll on these people. This wasn't meant to be. Okay, this was like a big shock. And I see this person in hospital, but I feel like this person was meant to come out, but then they didn't come out. Is that correct? Because that's what they're showing me. They're showing me, and was this person a male? Because I don't know why. I don't know if this is your husband or this is the person that's just passed on Christmas Day, because I see somebody waving at me in hospital in a bed, and this is a male. This male had issues with the throat as well, and it looks like to me they couldn't walk because they were bedridden. Okay. Yeah, it's always tough. So this person that's passed on Christmas Day definitely wanted to make an impact. Very, very energetic person, and very, very what am I going to say? What's that word? Like a gigantic influence on people. Always had their heart on their sleeve, and I'll leave that there. Thank you. Oh, okay, if you could validate that would be amazing. Any more validations? Yes, over to you there.
So Angela Hayburn said yes all the time. Lol. He said I talk too much. He's a funny one.
There you go. Because he was like this, and I'm thinking, oh, is he telling me to tell her to zippity zip, or is he telling me to tell her that she's talking too much? I'm not sure about that one. Maybe both. No, I'll just say both. That way, it's you can choose which one it was, because I feel like it was both. Okay, so Patricia Michaels, Toscana, is my dad with my mum and brother above. Any messages? They're always together, lovey. They're always by your side. Any messages from your mum and your brother? Okay, did we do her before, Patricia?
No.
Patricia Michaels?
I don't think so.
Okey-doke. All right. So what have we got here? So Spirit, I get the number 11. So November, as well as number 2 in February. So November, February, the number 2. What does that mean to you? And they're just showing me birthday. So big birthday coming up. And they're also itching the back of my head. Now, do you get like quite itchy at the back of the head? Like, oh, I just want to scratch my head off. So just around the back, like the back of the neck. Is there an allergy there? Is there something there? Is there something there, like on the skin, that's allergy or something? And I also feel like there's someone around you that had either slurring or like passed from a stroke or Bell's palsy or something like that, because I feel like that they had like saliva running down a little bit down part on their face, on their mouth. So yeah, like the saliva's coming down here, and I feel like this person here has issues like with the jaw, like this side of the face, the sinus, the jaw as well. And I'm also getting like memory, like definitely memory loss. I can't talk properly. So I feel like this person was either an elderly lady that had dementia or something not right with the functions of cognitive functions. Okay. She's also given me the anxiety, or it's you as well. She said the anxiety. I feel like this was your mother or a mother figure, so a mother or grandmother. Sometimes when I write, I can't even understand what my writing is. But anyway, I'll leave that there. And she just says hello. She just says, keep your chin up. It's not doom and gloom right now, okay? It's all good. Keep going, doing what you're doing. Smile. You're not smiling enough. And I'll leave that there. Over to you there, Ellie. We'll be back in a minute. You're listening to Alive 90.5 FM.
This is your local radio station, Alive 90.5, keeping you up to date with local issues and events in the hills, Parramatta, and
Yeah, right.
I don't know why. I don't know if it's spirit or my throat feels like it's got razor blades. Anybody on there's got throat with razor blades? Because I want to get rid of it. I want it to go. Oh my gosh. She said, yes, my dad passed of a stroke. Exactly. That's why I couldn't think straight. I couldn't get it out. I was feeling like I had the saliva here coming down. She just said her dad passed of a stroke. Bless him. What a sweet man too. What a shame. What a sweet man. Very cute. He's just showing me too that he had like he would sit. He's like, I'll show you. He's like this, just sitting at the table, and he just kind of like had his. Let me move this out of the road. Just kind of like used to sit there like this and have his hands like that. Is that correct? Like here, like this, looking, and just he was a quiet, really, really warm kind of human being. He was very placid. What a shame. Nice man. He's right beside you, lovey. He's always with you.
Professional and proactive Insight Intelligence Group works with you to ensure the success of the investigation. Australia-wide or global, facts, not opinion. 02 882 9837. insightintelligence.com.au.
Station sponsor. The Hills to Hawkesbury Community Newspaper is a family-owned and operated
Are you cold or you?
community magazine.
You right?
10,000 copies are printed every fortnight and delivered to 75 different locations across the Hills and Hawkesbury areas.
Oh.
If you're unable to pick up a printed copy, there is free online access at hillstohawkesbury.com.au, plus the newspaper's social media sites. The Hills to Hawkesbury team's aim is to inform, involve and inspire, which is why partnering with a live 95.5 makes perfect sense. Station sponsor. This used to be in every car. A little lever on the dash.
You're welcome, Patricia.
Right for hot air.
That's a beautiful message. If you want to write up the rest of the validation, Patricia, go ahead, lovey. That was very sweet. Very sweet. He's showing me. I know exactly what he looks like because he's sitting right next to me. It's really cool. Welcome back to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air with International Psychic Medium Lesley Spaliviero. And over to you there, Ellie. We just had Patricia give me that validation. Yep.
I don't have her one.
She said that her father that passed away had a stroke, and that's exactly what I just said before we went to the break. So we've also got here, she said, where did it go? She said, no, hang on. Oh, I lost it.
Did she say thank you, honey? That's
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
Then I have another validation.
Okay, over to you there, Ellie.
Rachel Brown said, that is my mum with the saliva coming down her face. She had severe memory problems before she passed. We don't know what was wrong with her. She didn't tell us. Please say hello back to her for me. And yes, my daughter has the hurting throat right now. She had to take an ambulance to hospital and Saturday. She's been very sick.
That's why my throat's been killing me because I couldn't even swallow. That's why I was glad that you went to the last break there early. What did she say here? She said, yes, my dad passed from a stroke, 100%. Oh, geez. Diana Cole, my nephew Jeremiah passed recently, wishing he would reach out to me. Thank you. So Diana Cole, let's go. Let's go, Spirit. Come on. Pull through this young man. So nephew, how do you spell his name? I'm going to write his name in Jeremiah. What a cute name. Yeah. Why do I get pain in my back here? So I'll get pain in my back as well. Diana, do you have pain in the back? Like in the top part of the thoracic here at the top section between the blades? Because I just felt the pain there. And I also want to say that the right hip too. Now, he's worried about your right hip or hip issues. Is that correct? Because I feel like there's a bit of a limp. And I also get the anxiety around you as well. Now, the more you're thinking about this young man, the more he knows it as well. He's also giving you signs. Have you not noticed any signs around you? And I feel like this is blinking light or a cold breeze when you've got no windows or doors open. You felt like a little bit of a breeze near, like brushing past your face. Okay, so the face, the coldness, not like freezing, not like aircon, but just like a little breeze come past you. It's like someone's gone and just blown past you. Okay, and I also get the number 19 for you as well. They're also giving me pain in my left arm. So I don't know. It looks like to me that someone's had an injection into the left arm or something like that, as I feel like I can't move my arm. I see like needle in the arm, and I'm not saying that this was your nephew, but I feel like that someone's either had a blood test or possibly drugs or something like that. But I do get the pain in the shoulder. So something's not right with the left shoulder as well. And I feel like your nephew's more worried about you than you are about him. He's quite comfortable on the other side, passed easily, not a problem at all. And I'm also getting the throat issues around you as well. I don't know what's going on here with this throat. I feel like there's a few people here with this.
There's a few people who
Yeah. I'm also getting number 14 around you. So 1 and 4 is 5 in the month of May. So is that significant to you? So you've got 14, 5 or May. They're also giving me 16, 7 and July for you as well. So please let me know what those numbers are for, and I'll leave that there. Thank you. All the best. And do you have any more validations there, Ellie?
So Julie Togley said, yes, she had lung cancer and was put into hospital because of the pain, and she never came out.
Yeah, right.
We were hoping for her family's sake that she didn't pass on Christmas Day, but she did. She fought it for a long time, 3 years.
Wow.
Also, we were workmates. Thanks, Les. I will listen to the reading again.
Oh, wow. That's really sad. Right. Okay, let's keep going. I want to just scroll ahead. Okay, you got that one from Rachel Brown there, Ellie?
Done that one.
No?
Yeah, done.
Yeah, cool. We've done it. All right. Lavinia Palmer, I'm concentrating waiting for you to sneeze.
Sorry.
I was literally just reading that one about the sneeze and you sneeze. I must be psychic there, eh? Lavinia Pomana, you must be psychic too, because she said, I'm concentrating, waiting for you to sneeze sometime, trying to grab the lolly jar.
Stop jinxing me. I was going so well.
That's so cool. See how spirit works? Just pulled me to that question or to that comment, and then Ellie sneezes at the same time. How synchronized is that? Like, that's so cool. Oh gosh, we have a lot of fun on here, Ellie.
Yeah.
So we've got Suzanne Kelly. You got that validation there, Ellie?
Yes.
Okay, over to you.
Suzanne Kelly said, sorry, forgot my house is being renovated.
Oh.
My house has been getting renovated since 2005. Just got the okay from the council, so maybe getting more done in January.
Beautiful. Okay, because I saw people looking through the window, and I'm thinking, if it's not getting something fixed in the window, yeah, be careful. So just be careful anyway, okay, Susan? I don't want, just make sure everything's secure. That's all. If you got everything secure, then I feel good. Okay. So Gemma Heath, my friend Kylie recently passed. May I have a message from her? Thank you, Gemma Heath. Let me cross over to the page. I've got to go over to the next page. Look how many readings I've done. How many have I done here? So I've done this page, and this page. I've done 3 pages. I think I've done about 30 already, possibly, maybe 25, 30, I'm guessing. But look at my pages. Looks like I've done more. Where are we up to? Gemma Heath. So Gemma. Oh, Gemma, I just got past my knee on my left leg, just like in the shin, like shin splint. Who is that around you? I feel like this was an issue a while ago, like an injury from doing something. I don't know what you're doing, maybe running or walking or something like that, but I do feel like that there was a injury or some form of pain in the front part of the leg. And I'm also getting on the back part of my right shoulder. So if Spirit is enjoying just flicking me everywhere here at the moment, because I feel like there's a lot of inflammation in your body, and I feel like there's a lot of issues going on there as well. But they're giving me the right shoulder. They just flicked me in the right shoulder again. And inflammation. And they just said to get your act together. That's what I'm laughing at. Get your act together. Get your body on point. Okay. So lots of vitamin D for you, because vitamin D helps with, especially D3. It helps for absorption, as well as vitamin D is very good for people that feel pain. Okay. If you're feeling pain, it could be a deficiency of magnesium as well as the vitamin D. So top up on them for me. Go and get that sorted out. Go to a functional medicine doctor. Okay, functional medicine doctors are the naturopathic / doctor side of it. Okay, so that's better for you, and they will sort out what's going on with all your minerals and vitamins and stuff. So they'll sort everything out actually. And I'm also getting the headache for you. So I'm getting headache on the right hand side. which is annoying me. Actually, I feel like this is part of sinus. I just saw the word sinus, and I just feel like this is part of sinus into the ear, not like the one before though. This one's a bit milder. So this is just there to annoy you. Do you get sneezing as well? Because they just showed me you sneezing is like allergy blowing with the tissue, etc. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. I can't even remember what that question was. No more validations there, Ellie, in chat. Okie dokie. Let's keep going. Rita Hope, she goes, excuse you, hun. Oh, Ellie. Jill Poggers, that was a good one, Ellie. Bless you. Everyone loves it when you sneeze, Ellie. Lavinia Palmama, Ellie, you're sneezing for Lesley. That's a crack up. I know. It's so funny. Just the timing was perfect.
You can take your sneezes back.
Okay, I don't want them back, thanks. So you can have them, all right? You're doing better than me. So let's keep going. We've got Rita Hope. Sounds a lot like what I'm going through. Fair enough. Well, sometimes, when I read the messages, I get people contact me after the show. I get bombarded with messages from people saying, Lesley, I felt like the show that you just did was all about me and things that have happened in my life. And I go, yeah, well, that's spirit, like spirit will come through. It'll give me themes. It'll give me things like that. For example, it'll give me themes. If someone's similar to me and they don't know how to use it, like a psychic or a medium, they'll show me shadows on my right, and then I'll see the person facing the left, and I'll see a shimmy of white mist behind them, which is like spirit. It's not a ghost, it's just a shimmy of white mist. That's what I'll see. But it's the same theme for every person that I pick up on, or that spirit wants to show me that theme. I know straight away that theme is for a person that's like me but doesn't know how to use it. Okay, so I just let them know. If I see the shadows, that's what I know. I know what's happening or what's going on, why they're getting the headaches, etc. Okie dokie. Linda Whitley McDonald. My son has been diagnosed with adrenal insufficiently. Just wondered if you know much about this. Or something that would be good to take for it. Oh, I'm going to look that one up. I know the adrenals, when somebody's really, really fatigued, the adrenals will be in overdrive. And the only way that I could tell for my PT clients when I knew they were stressed or they weren't sleeping well was to put them in front of the mirror and look at the pupils of their eyes. Now, if the pupil was small when they had if the pupil was large when there was a lot of light, I knew they were in adrenal fatigue. Okay, so you got to look at things like that. That's how I used to be able to tell with my clients. Okay, I'd say to them, we're not doing a full-on heavy session today because you're in adrenal fatigue. And they go, oh, how do you know I feel exhausted? And I didn't want to tell them that I'm psychic, but Spirit would say to me, go and tell them that they can't do a full-on heavy session today. Just do some light stretching or something that's going to settle their adrenals down. So that's the best way that I could heal them and deal with them, because otherwise they would come to the session and then they would be wanting to, do a session. They didn't want to get smashed. I never smashed anybody. I don't believe in smashing people. I just believe in making sure that they're comfortable and they're doing the right thing by their body, put it that way. So yeah, it's adrenal insufficiently. Not sure what they mean by insufficiently, because adrenal glands they play a heavy role with fatigue. So, and if something's not right in the system, the adrenal glands can also kick in as well. Okay. But anyway, we'll keep going. I will look that up, adrenal for insufficiently. Maybe if Ellie can, if you're not so busy, Ellie, if you can grab some information on that for me and message me, please. That'd be great. Keep me on point. Rachel Brown, she's got that validation there too, Ellie. Over to you.
I've got 2 validations, actually.
Huh?
I've got 2.
Oh, go figure.
Rachel Brown said, my daughter is psyched. She picked up on her feelings this morning. Her name is Delilah. She's 13 and she says thank you and hello.
Oh, hello, beautiful little girl. How are you? Very sweet. Very, very sweet.
And Gemma Heath said, how crazy is it? I asked my friend Kylie to come through, but you got me spot on. My right knee is swollen and cannot walk. I am inflamed and sore everywhere. Like you said, they were flicking you everywhere. I had strep that turned into rheumatic fever and post-strep nephritis.
Oh, right. Yeah, there you go. So you need to get some of these toxins out of your system there, lovey. So look at things like apple cider vinegar, like just doing a complete backflip on everything. So whatever you're putting into your system is like it's fermenting in your body. I just heard fermentation in your body, like it's fermenting in your body. Whatever you're doing wrong, there's something that doesn't agree with your system. So you need to do like an elimination diet to work out what's going on there, because otherwise it's going to keep getting worse as the years go by. With the inflammation, I want you to start drinking some lemon water as well. You can also put lime in it. But what I do is I get the lemons, I cut them all up into, little pieces, and I put them on layer upon layer upon layer upon on the Glad wrap, and I freeze them, and then I get them and I take them out and I put them in boiling hot water. So they're frozen cubes into boiling hot water, and just like gives this burst of lemon in the water. That's what I do, and I have that pretty much every single day. That's one tip for you, because lemon's got, I'm pretty sure from memory, lemon's got a lot of vitamin C in it as well. So you are quite deficient in a few things because your body is not giving you those ailments because you're healthy. Okay, so there's quite a few deficiencies in minerals, and I want you to start drinking some good quality water, and like the filtered water. I don't want you touching anything else other than filtered water. That's for everybody, to be honest. So any more validations there, Ellie? Not yet. Okay, let's keep going. All right. So if you've got a message that you'd like to receive from Spirit, then send me a comment here on the Facebook page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, and you'll see me there. You're listening to us here on Alive 90.5 FM. We're streaming live across 8 platforms tonight. So over to you there, Ellie, and we'll be back in a minute. You're listening to Alive 90.5.
Alive 90.5.
Oh, play.
Does your smile embarrass you? If you have loose, damaged or missing teeth or loose fitting dentures, better call Dr. Jack. Dr. Jack and the team at Infinity Dental Care can restore a rock-solid smile using an oral procedure called Digital Full Arch Solution. We remove broken teeth, replacing them with a healthy smile. You'll be proud to show off. For a radiant smile designed
Rita,
to
hope I
lifetime,
just got
consultations
saw your
today.
message there. So guys, remind me tomorrow night, whoever comes on, to show you on the live screen. I can't do it now because I haven't got it here. I've got a couple of natural antibiotic little remedies that I use. Okay, so remind me to show you that tomorrow night. Can someone remind me? Because I will forget. I got too much to think about. Okay, so I've got quite a few little tips and tricks that I can give you for that. So lemon's really, really good for you. Look up the benefits of lemon. Look up that. Filtered water especially.
Of benefits and stay connected. For little as $10 per year, you can be a part of our Alive 90.5 FM community. Sign up as a member via our website at alive905.com.au. Your sound, your community. We all know that
a little bit longer.
can be a financial burden. However, have you ever thought of paying off a prepaid funeral with none of the ongoing premiums that is associated with funeral insurance? $1,000 can get you started. Hills Family Funerals, a family-owned and operated business of 35 years, can make it easier for you. Call 02-9659-0900. Ask for Richard Spiteri or speak to one of the family staff members to learn how. Get assistance today. Call Hills Family Funerals, station sponsor.
Could you recognise if one of your friends or family was having a stroke? Think fast.
Face.
Check their face.
Yeah, good, Rita. I just saw that message. She said, yes, I'll definitely research that.
Can they lift both arms?
Speech.
Remind me tomorrow night to put up those things.
Tea time.
Don't wait. Call 000 now. Think fast. Act fast.
And welcome.
This is from the National Stroke Foundation.
And welcome back to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. You're with International Psychic Medium Lesley Spaliviero. And if you'd like to have a free mini reading, come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, and you can see me there live. I'm streaming live across 8 platforms tonight, including the Alive 90.5 FM Facebook page, YouTube, Twitch, Rumble, and a couple of huge, large groups out there as well. So we normally do this every Monday night from 9 to 11. This is our 50th show, and we are on our 295th live show. So I've only got 5 more to go. So how cool is that? So I think it's going to be, I said it was going to be Sunday next week, but I think it's got, so we've got tomorrow night, that's 2 more. So it's going to be next Wednesday. No, next Tuesday night, Ellie. Wow, 300 shows. Go figure. Gemma Heath, thank you. I will start drinking this. Have been unwell 4 years before they worked this out. I also have a lesson on my brain. Do you think anything will come out of? What's a lesson on your brain? What's that mean? Oh, lesion. I think she means a lesion. I think she means a lesion on her brain. That's what I think she. Do you think anything will come of this? It hadn't grown in 6 months, but need another MRI. Yeah, I think she means a lesion. Yeah. I can't remember what I read the other day about lesions and stuff because it was pretty full on. But yeah, I want you to just send me a private message. I've got something that I might send to you so that you can do your own research on it as well, Lovey. Okay, I'll get to it by the end of the week, but yeah, send it to me on the as a messenger message, please, on the Psychics on Radio Angels on Air, and I'll send you some of the stuff that I have that I look after. That kind of stuff for myself. So I just had surgery to remove a couple of tumors myself in December, which has been there for a while. They were just annoying me. They were causing me pain for a few weeks. I said, "Nah, that's it. They're gone." That's what I did. So. Diane Marie, my grandson was born with CDC. Do you see him getting better? What is CDC? I have no idea. I've never heard of that. It must be some. You need to tell me what it is. I can't read acronyms all the time. Linda Whitney, my son's cortisol levels are low with the adrenal. Okay, so he's on hydrocortisone tablets to get levels up. Oh gosh. Okay. Righto. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to go back and do my psychic PT course again, but I think that's what I think I'm going to do. I'll have to go and put that up. I need to start educating people again, and I'm not having a go at anyone here, especially Linda, but I'm thinking, and you just reminded me actually to go and put it up again. So I'll leave that there. But Megan Stewart, she said, I'd really appreciate a reading. All right, Megan, let's go. Megan Stewart, I feel like your name or one part of your name was passed down. Is that okay? Is that okay? And why did I get K for? So who's K around you? I got K, and I thought like that might be your middle name. I feel like that the middle name has been passed down, or something about a name. So why are they telling me something about the names? Yeah, and I'm also getting number 11 around you. So 1 and 1 is 2 in the month of November. So you got February and 2. I'm also getting 13. So you got 4 and April as well. So lots of numbers around you. Going forward, I feel like December was a bit I don't know. I just heard the word tight, but I feel like that it's getting better for you. Okay, so look out for the little dollar signs. They're coming through. Okay, and I want you to hold out your right hand. So they say left to leave, right to receive. So on the right hand, I try and get people to visualize the dollars coming on top, and that the dollars are just going to keep coming on top. Okay, that's what I want to happen with you. But it feels like doom and gloom right now. Okay, feels like the empty pockets they just showed me as well. Okay, so this is all going to change. April, I feel like is going to be a much better month. I'm seeing smiles. I'm seeing lots of good times coming up. Okay, so keep your chin up there, lovey. And I do get the pain like either in collarbone, or someone's hurt their collarbone, or had a painful break in the collarbone or something like that. Something around the left side of the shoulder / collarbone area, or sprain, dislocated, something like that. I don't know if the shoulder's been dislocated or the collarbone, because it's very hard to once a collarbone subluxes, we call it. Once it does that, it can never be the same again. And I just heard that, so I'm not sure who that is around you. I feel like this might be a young male around you. Okay, and I'll leave that there. But everything's going to be good for you. So keep your chin up there, and all the best with this money coming in, because I feel like it's going to make you very happy. Any validations there from you there, early? Not yet. So where else are we? Karma Feeney. Will there be anything joyful this year for my family? I'm not the kind of psychic that's going to say, oh, no, of course not. You know, it's just wrong. I do feel like there's going to be a couple little ups and downs, like a little bit of roller coaster stuff. But I also feel like there's going to be some really good times. And is there some form of trip away as well, not just with the family, but just some form like trip or like 2 to 3 days or something like that, just to get away, like visiting. You need to visit somebody, and I don't know who it is, but I see phone call. I see the phone getting slammed down and people packing up the luggage and taking that with them. Okay, so that's the sign for you. So number 13 for you, and 4 and April as well is significant. Also give me June and July for you is important as well. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. Okie dokie. So we've got here, pardon? Oh, sorry, I thought I heard something. I don't know what it is.
Probably me sniffling.
Oh. So Lavinia, she said, Leslie, you need to run classes on magnesium and zinc. Can you show that chart again tomorrow so I can take a screenshot? Yes, of course, but you need to remind me, Lavinia, because I will be in flight, okay? I don't remember much when I'm in flight. That's the problem. When I'm in flight, I'm on another planet or I'm on another universe. So I don't remember everything. I remember certain things about the readings or the night. And when I walk out of here, it's like I haven't even done anything. It just feels really weird. So not weird, but it just feels kind of, like I haven't done anything, like I haven't been here. So that goes that quick for me. Megan Stewart says, oh, thank you so much. It makes a lot of sense, and I'll keep the numbers in mind. Thank you. You're welcome. All right, Selena Maria Navesh says, hi, Leslie. Anything from Dad? January 11th will be 9 years. Please don't give me the dates. I don't want no dates. I don't want no numbers. I just want questions, guys, because I want to tell you. I want my spirit to get his act together and give you the numbers. I always like to wind him up. Megan Stewart, okay. I talk about spirit in the third party because he stands so close to me. He's like standing right behind me. I wish you could feel his energy because he's very powerful. He's very poker face. It's like he doesn't have a sense of humor at all, whereas I'm totally opposite. I've got the sense of humor. I've got everything like that going on here, and I try to make it a bit, uplifted and motivated and bring it up a bit, but he's just like stands there with his arms folded, just stands there like a big statue behind me, So, but I can't, knock him too much, I guess, because he does a good job for me. So I want to tell you the number 9 for you, so September as well as 8. So we've got 8 and August. So coming up this year is going to be very busy up to that. And also, is there a memorial, like an anniversary, I should say, an anniversary coming up around April this year for something significant, like with regards to either marriage, not just for you, but someone around you, but marriage or passing of her loved one around April, like it's been a while. Because I just saw that, and I'm also seeing elderly lady around you as well. Now I can't remember all the question. Where's the question? Where was it? Dad. Yeah, I see an elderly lady with you or around you as well. I know you want Dad to come through, but Dad's also giving me pain in my left leg, and I don't know whether it's the female on this side or your father, because I'm getting pain in all my left leg, and I feel like there was hip issues there. And also he's just saying to me, like the calf, the shin, knee, my knee's very stiff. I feel like my left knee is swollen. Everything's not going well for the functional part of the body. They also just showed me heart. So heart as well as leg. I feel like something happened to the leg on the left-hand side. I feel like there's some form of impact on the leg on the left-hand side. And I feel like this is when he was little. Something's happened. He's just showing me like scar, push bike scar. Yeah. I think I was getting to the functional swollen leg, the hip, and I lost my train of thought. So I feel like he had issues trying to concentrate as well, because I just lost my train of thought. Definitely has anxiety. You have the anxiety as well, and definitely something not right with the left side, because I'm getting a lot of pain on my left side of my leg. Definitely the left side of the leg. If that's not you, or it's someone around you, or it's someone in live here, because that's a lot of pain in one leg. Wow. I got to say it. I got to get rid of it. But I also feel like there was issues with the throat around too. He didn't like to have anything too tight around him. He didn't like anything. And was he a smoker as well? Because he just showed me his sleeve rolled up with the smokes tied like in the sleeve. That's another theme for me. Smoker. Or who was that around you if that's not him? Because I feel like there's two people here. There's elderly man, and there's an elderly lady, and there's also another male. Okay, so I feel like this was a father figure as well, like his father, the great grandfather. Sorry, not great grandfather, grandfather. Beg pardon. They both look similar, so I can't tell if who's who in the zoo. And then when they come forward, they just step forward and show themselves, and then they step back so quick I missed it. So I'll leave it there. Thank you. But if you could validate that, that would be amazing. Thank you. Okay, did you get that one from Maretta?
Yeah.
Over to you there, Ellie.
So Retta said, wow, that's crazy. My almost 17-year-old son broke his collarbone a few months ago and it's not healing right. Then he was playing on his Oculus last week and it hit his same arm, same side, broke it more. Just ironic you said a young man and talking about the collarbone.
No, it's not ironic. It's because I'm psychic, Lovey, and I just saw it. That's what I saw, and I felt it. It's not ironic at all. That collarbone is not going to settle down. It's not going to get better because your son needs to let it heal. If he doesn't let it heal properly, he's going to have a lot more problems in the future. Okay, so that's the second one. They say it comes in threes. I don't want it to come in threes, but if he's not going to settle down and just let it heal properly, it takes normally around 6, no, probably a bit more actually, about 8 weeks. I reckon 8 weeks to 9 weeks, 10 weeks max for that shoulder to settle down, that collarbone to knit properly. It's not going to be the same though. It's never going to be the same because I felt like when I got that pain in my collarbone, it was like somebody just gave me a pinprick in my collarbone. That's how it felt, and it felt painful. And then my arm was really painful. I'm going, oh my God, that feels like when I hurt my collarbone. I subluxed my collarbone at the gym once, and oh my God, I could not even move my neck. I was stiff as a board for about 6 weeks. I could not believe the pain. And I got a high threshold to pain. So what have we got here? Gemma, I am so excited I had that reading. Thank you so much. Literally got me spot on. So crazy. Okay. The friend Kylie, they're always around you guys. They don't leave your side. Okay, they hang around people. They feel lost sometimes, so they hang around and they make sure their presence is known, or they just want to sticky beak and see what's going on in all the families, you know. So who's asking me for cards? So Lavinia Palmana said Lesley doesn't do cards as well, in case anyone asks her. Thank you, because I don't do cards. If I had a card, I would have it upside down, probably up the wrong way, because I wouldn't have a clue how to use the cards. It's just direct messages from spirit. All I have is a little Moldavite, and that's my desk. That's it. That's all I have is a pen and my notepad, because I need to have something in my hand to make me think, so I can pull in spirit. That's how I used to lecture. I used to have a pen in my hand so I could lecture all the time. So what do we got here? Tiggs. Hello, Tiggs. How are you? Will I make it through this uni this year, please, lovely? Yes, lovely, you will, 100%, okay? Because you're going to have to, because you don't want this to drag out forever, Teague. So make sure that you get your T's crossed, your I's dotted, head down, butt up, and just go for it, girlie, because it's going to be amazing. Once you have that off your shoulders, that is going to make you feel so good. Kiki Ferguson, we are approaching the anniversary of my mum's passing. Is there any messages from anyone for me? Okay, Kiki, let's go over the page. This is my 4th page tonight. Wow. So we've got a few more minutes and we do a prayer and then we say good night. But Kiki, what have we got here? Anniversary of my mum's passing. Mum. Okay, is there any messages from anyone for me, please? So what do I get? Okay, I get 2 and 1 is 3, so the month of March for you as well. I'm also getting 23, so 21, 23 as well. So 2 and 3 is 5 in the month of May. Now I've got pain in my right hand as well, like my right wrist, my right forearm. Similar pain as before. They're also giving it to me both. So what's happening there? Because I'm getting both arms, I've got pain. So I've got the pain in my left shoulder, my arms as well. So I feel like this person had issues. Did they shake their hands, or was it like you know when you get pins and needles when you sleep in your hand, you can't, like the pins and needles, and you can't get it out when you sleep? I actually sleep with my try and sleep with my hand down because I type so much, my right arm gets pins and needles at night sometimes. So I try and massage it all the time. And the last couple of days it's actually been aching. It's been causing me pain, to be honest. So I think it's, I don't know, weather maybe, or just me getting old, one or the other. So I do take the vitamin D. I think it's overuse. I've got to stretch it. Got to massage it. I'll needle it, actually, as I do needling as well. So Kiki, yes, going back to Mum, I just feel like there's issues with arms or forearms or something like that. Also want to let you know 216 around you, 7 in the month of July is going to be very busy for you. So July, keep your chin up. It's going to be very chaotic, very busy, okay? So keep your chin up there. Look forward to it. It's going to be exciting, and I'll leave that there. Thank you. Any more validations there, Ellie? So over to you there, lovey.
So Selena Maria said, I have a scar on my leg from a bike. I won't say it's my grandfather, and I woke up this morning with a swollen leg. My grandma has been having a lot of problems with her hip and knee, and was just diagnosed with a abnormal heart
what is it?
Arthritis, I think.
Okay.
Thank you. Then she said, sorry about the dates. April is my daughter's birthday. She'll be 7.
Oh, beautiful. There you go. How cute. Gosh. Over to you.
Then Retta J said, yes, I totally understand that. You were truly amazing, and I know you were reading for somebody else, but my son came through, so that was ironic to me. My son is very active and loves to play basketball, loves to work out. So yes, he is in a lot of pain from it since last week. He is resting now, definitely.
Yeah.
He can't move his whole arm. Thank you so much.
I know. I just felt my whole arm just go really dead and numb. Like it's just as if I can't, like I have to lift it to move it. That is just, I feel sorry for him. He wants to be a kid and he wants to play and everything like that, but he can't move his arm. You know, that is just horrendous. Now look at getting him some good quality calcium as well to top up his calcium so that his bones can knit properly as well. Okay. So look at the quantity that he should take as a young child. Okay. So look at things like that, as well as getting him with the vitamin D as well. That'll help with the pain, and the magnesium will help with lots of inflammation and stuff like that. So please get him looked at there as well, Lovey. And I can just that in that arm. Oh my God! You know, I remember seeing a kid at school hurt his arm. Oh, it's just torture. I wasn't in tune with my body then, or with spirit then. Thank God I didn't feel that pain when I saw it. So, but yeah, thank you, Kiki. So yes, both my hands and feet tingle at night. Okay, there you go. That's what I was feeling, like the pins and needles. And do you shake them as well to get it out? Because that's what I see that as well. Okay, let's keep going here. Alison Turner, hello. Been given notice. Lease ends the 12th of the 1st. What does Spirit see? I currently live near Penrith. So the 12th of the 1st, that's like, what date is that? So today's the 9th. Tomorrow is the 10th. We got the 11th, the 12th. That's Thursday. My gosh. What does Spirit see? I currently live near Penrith. Yes, I do feel like that you're going to be staying with either a friend or something like that there, Alison, but I do feel like there's going to be, look, as much as this is a little bit of a hiccup for you, I don't see too many obstacles coming up for you. I'm getting headache for you as well. So like they give me this bashing headache right in the front of my head just then. So are you suffering with like the headache of the trauma of this, or just fatigue, headache? What is it? Because I feel like I'm not sleeping, and I feel like I've got this massive headache. It's making my eyes roll around my head. It's like it's making my eyes water too. And there's issues with the eyes with you as well. So something's not right around the eyes. Do you also have an allergy or itching allergy when you get nervous, or when you're stressed? Do you get like an itching thing where it's where your skin gets a bit what do they call it, like dry? Because I feel like you need to lather yourself with like moisturizer, or it's like eczema or something like that, allergy, or someone around you is like that, definitely. Because I feel it on my face, I feel it on my neck, I feel it everywhere. But I do feel like the things are going to get better for you there, Alison. So keep your chin up, love. Don't think of this as like like doomed and gloomed. You got to look at the good side of it and just say, you know what, I'm dodging bullets here. I need to move anyway. My life is changing, and it's going to be better. It's going to be amazing. I can't wait for this abundance to come in, and I can't wait for everything to change traction, and step up a gear. So look forward to that, lovey. Good night, Davinia. She's off to bed. Thank you. So who else have we got here? So Teague Jades, did you get her there, Ellie? Or yep.
Teague just said, "Thank you, lovely. Fingers crossed. Will definitely be a massive weight lifted off my shoulders once I finish, and we'll keep you updated. You're amazing. Hope you're well."
You're welcome, lovey. It's cool. Rita Hope says, thank you. Yes, he sees the doctor today, so I'll ask recommendation for the doses of vitamin D. Yeah, the doctors are not always on point with their vitamins and minerals. You're better off seeing a functional medicine doctor. It's a doctor as a naturopath, please, Rita. So look for that for him. It's don't want to just give him painkillers, and that's not good for kids. So, but look for a functional medicine doctor, a lot more advanced. Angela Hayburn, and also look at getting him physio as well. So sports medicine or sports physio, sports medicine doctor or sports physio, okay? So look at someone like that so to get him so that he doesn't lose that strength in the arm because it'll be weaker for some time after. Okay, so if you can get it on point now, it's going to start to make it feel better. He needs a fair bit of rehab, I feel, okay, to get him back to playing games, and so he's comfortable. Poor kid. Okay. Yep, Kiki Ferguson. She said, yes, I do shake my hands to relieve it because I just saw her going like this to shake her hands to relieve the pain. What you can do there, Kiki, is I'm a massage therapist as well. You can see that bone there on my live feed. What you do is you find that point there and you hold it. You can see me holding it there, and then you hold it, squeeze it there, and you can twist your arm, and you can also massage that there. Or don't grab the skin or the fat of the muscle, grab the belly of the muscle, and then you rotate your hand. Okay, that takes the pressure. So you'll see where it's all sore there. So you can hold there and then rotate your hand. Okay, that's a little trick of the trade to help you to release those muscles. And they will behave themselves for another 6 months, and then do it again. So the way I used to teach my PT clients with that one there was to tell them to do that massage on their forearms, especially when they were lifting heavy weights, was to do that at the lights. Every time they got to the lights in the car, they'd stop there and they'd just massage their elbows and then make sure that it was, make sure that it was relaxed. You got to remember, guys, those little fingers, all those muscles run all the way up and they join into the elbow. So what happens is they always get overloaded. Okay, you can see the muscles moving on me. You can see them there in the live. So those little tiny muscles are like little ropes, and they're like these really, really long ropes, and they get overloaded, especially if you're using them all the time, and if you're lifting heavy weights. What else have we got here? So Chantel Carr, okay, thank you. I'll just wait and be patient. What did she write up there? Where's her question? That's the first time I've seen something from you, Chantel. So if people are writing stuff to you, then here we are. Hello, am I on the right page? Yes. Hello, beautiful Leslie. Do I have any messages tonight, please? Thank you. So Chantel. Okay, so I do get headaches around you, and I also feel like that you're grinding your teeth at night when you sleep. So, like you've got like a lot of tension when you're grinding, and I feel like this could be just like you're so tired and you're so fatigued that when you do fall asleep, it's like stress sleep, So do you wear a splint, or has a dentist put a splint or done anything for you for that? Because I feel like you're going to need a splint. Stress headache. Also get 13 around you. 1 and 3 is 4. So you got the month of April as well. So lots of stuff coming up in April, lots of surprises, lots of phone calls, lots of stuff happening, lots of organizing, lots of events and stuff like that. So if it's not already happening, I just heard wedding. So is someone getting married, or is something happening around a wedding or invitation or something, or what do they call it? Engagement party or something like that. Okay, so I feel like someone's having a beautiful function around the April mark. April, and then May is going to be very busy as well. So brace yourself. Lots of things coming up for you. I'm very excited for you, actually. It's going to be very good. And I see more money coming in. I also feel pain on my left side, just underneath the rib cage, around where the kidney would be. So please start drinking some more water, unless that's me. Okay, so we need to get some more water into you if you're not already doing that. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. So filtered water is the best. Ah, beautiful. Retta Hope. Good. She has a holistic doctor. Beautiful. Thank you so much. I didn't think about that. Yes, a holistic doctor, 100%. If you're in Sydney, let me know because I have a fantastic functional medicine doctor here in Sydney. She's amazing. And she does overseas as well, guys. I found out yesterday she does overseas as well. She'll do you via a Zoom. She's amazing. Ulva Velez, I never catch your live anymore. I'm excited I did. Was wondering if Spirit had any messages for me. Yes, I'm glad to see you back there, Elva. What's going on? Where have you been? Elva Velez. Okay. Cool name. Now, why do I see Swiss or Switzerland? I don't know. I just saw the word Switzerland. Swiss. I don't know. I think I saw Switzerland, not the Swiss. Actually, I heard Swiss and I saw Switzerland. So, and I also feel like there's something that around that area, or you come from that area, or somewhere, or somebody comes from there, or you've got friends or visitors or family. Something about that country. And I also get the number 12 for you as well. So December was very significant. This December is not going to be any different. I know it's coming up in 12 months, but you're going to have a long haul to get there. And it's like you're expecting something. It's like a milestone. That's what I'm getting. And I'm also getting number 13 around you also. So 4 and April. So April this year for you also is going to be very significant. Lots of stuff coming up. Lots of excitement for you there as well. And it's shown me the pockets as well. I feel like the coins have been going out, but the money's definitely coming in. So little dollar signs for you, okay? So little driblets of dollar signs. So manifest what you want. You need to go watch The Secret as well, because I feel like things are a bit doom and gloom for you as well at the moment. Okay, so things are just things have got to stop. Okay, so people have got to calm the farm at the moment. There's a full moon. It's just coming. Where are we? Let me just check. Where is it today? Today's the 9th, and we're full on into the full moon, just almost starting to go out of it. So, which is nice, thank God, because I felt that full moon this time. So it's like people don't sleep on full moons if they are a full moon person. It's like they've got a little bit more fluid in their body. They will suffer a bit more from the full moon. They won't be able to sleep. If their hormones, if their things are out with their systems in their body, that they're not aligned, they will have issues. So Mariah Dennington, I sat up all night to join in, laughing out loud. Oh, beautiful. Thank you. Very sweet. Claudia Illies. My mum is experiencing her hands frozen with no medical condition. It just came on, and for the past month, nothing works. Creams, nothing. Can you see any relief? Yes, lovey. She might need to go and do called acupuncture. You can do acupuncture, and they need to make sure it's not meridian acupuncture. It will be just like muscular, okay, which is what I do, is into the muscle. So for hands, like I was just explaining, the belly, you can imagine where all the lines are for your muscles when you move your fingers, so they will be suffering, and that's where it's coming from. Did she used to do knitting or do something with her hands that was quite a lot of repetitive work, because that's what I just saw. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. We're going to go back over to Ellie. Do we have any more validations there, Ellie?
I just have one. Kiki Ferguson said, one of my children's birthday is March 31st, same as my dear grandmother who crossed over in July.
Oh, beautiful. Anyway, guys, we're going to say good night. I just want to check and see if there's any more validations here. Chantel says, yes, I have problems with my jaw, but the doctors think my jaw is healthy, and I do have really bad headaches. I have had as she said, I have had an MRI done on my brain, and they found 2 little white lesions, spots on the front tubes, but they went too worried. I'm due for another MRI, and my uncle's wedding is coming up next month, and April is a busy year. I lost my best friend on the 23rd of April, and my birthday is the 23rd of May. Thank you so much, Leslie. Was spot on about my jaw. Yeah, sorry for your loss there, lovey, as well. Elva. I don't have any family or friends in Switzerland, but I'm excited to see what it is. Yes, definitely trying to manifest a different job life and with more income. Switzerland, I don't know. It's something about that word. Not sure. That's it pretty much. I'm going to say our prayer and then we're going to say good night. So this prayer is from Wendy Harvey, our spirit writer, and she's a lovely lady. She sends me this prayer and it's called Life and Its Journey. So many broken souls out there. It's so easy to listen to show that we care. We all have our own journey. Not all are the same. So try not to judge. Try not to blame. It is sad. It is said that we came to learn our lessons, but try to remember to count your blessings. This thing called life, where we travel our own road, no one has it all easy, no matter what we are told. We all at times feel joy, love, and laughter. Who knows what tomorrow will bring, even the day after? Some will feel pain, while others will grieve. On this you can trust whether or not you believe. So enjoy your good days, not so much the bad. We will all have days, weeks, and even months where we feel so sad. This too will pass, nothing ever stays the same. No need to regret, no need for blame. Life will teach you lessons on your way through, while love, light, and blessings are being sent to you. That's beautiful, isn't it? Any more validations there, Ellie? None? Okay, guys, we're going to say good night. You're listening to Alive 90.5. We'll be back here again next Monday night from 9 o'clock to 11 o'clock. And see you later. Thank you. You're listening to Alive 90.5.
Alive 90.5.
You are listening to Alive 90.5.
If you'd like to know more about us, jump onto our website.
www.alive905.com.au.
Whoops. Press the wrong
Hey y'all,
button.
you're listening to Taraside with Shane Ainsley Dennis from Alive 90.5.